بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أوصيكم وإياي أولا بتقوى الله فقد فاز المتقون كما قال الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون وقال الله أيضا ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها وجعل بينكم مودة ورحمة وبعد فإن خير الكلام كلام الله وأحسن هدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a good evening to all our brothers and sisters who are not yet a Muslim. All praise due to Allah, the creator of all things, who created every one of us, the sender of all prophets from Adam to Noah to Abraham to Moses to Jesus, and the last messenger of Allah for mankind, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the revealer of all truth, all the holy scripture, the heavenly books, the Torah to Moses, Zabur, Psalms to David, Injil to Isa, and Quran, the last testament to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May the blessing and the mercy of Allah be upon all of us, a student of knowledge, who are here for one reason, to learn and to become a better person. We start by praising Almighty God who created us for a reason, thanking Him for all His bounties, and also we keep on asking help from God because we need His help. Maybe we don't feel that we need Him now, but there will come a time everybody will need to call upon Him. And also we seek forgiveness from Almighty Allah, the Creator, for what we have been doing that is not right. What we say that is also not right. The feeling we have that is also not right. We have been very wrong in many things. But because the little knowledge that God has given us make us overconfident, and we thought that we know everything. And then we keep on asking God to help us to purify our inner self so that we have the right feeling, the right thoughts, how to live in this world. And also we ask Almighty God to help us not to be active in doing things that cause destruction to ourselves and also destruction to others. There's a lot of people, young people like all of you, who are very active, but they are active in doing something that is not beneficial to themselves and also to others. And whoever seek the guidance of God, God is sure to guide all of us. But whoever refuses to seek His guidance, then He will leave us alone. Firstly, I want to thank the chairperson of tonight's event, the organizing committees, and all the good brothers and sisters who are with us tonight. We may plan, but it's God who decides. In the Holy Quran, when we talk about marriage. In Surah Rum, chapter 30, verses 21, now Allah is telling us about why He created us. وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُم مَّوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. It is the power and the sign of Almighty Allah, the Creator, the All-Knowing, the All-Seeing. He created for us, among us, mates. They are male, they are female. For a very noble reason, purpose. So that you get to live together in peace, in tranquility. They are not just male and females, but He made for you mates so that you become husband and wife. Marriage is something very normal and very noble. But sometimes the young generation today, they don't want any responsibility. They want to enjoy life without responsibility. They want to entertain their desire without responsibility. I just want to share with all the good brothers and sisters about the importance of marriage. It is to make sure that we all have an identity. Without going through the process of marriage, you know what's going to happen to human generation. Even in Japan today, they have a problem because a lot of people do not want to get married. And those who are married, they don't want to have children. They say children problem. They say we are all problem because we are also children. And the old folks home that cater for people aged 80 above is taken care by people who are 60 above. No young generation is going to take care of the old generation. The development is going on. What is going to happen to all the development when this generation pass away? No more new generation. So the best way to reproduce the new generation is through a normal relationship called marriage. How many of the students here are married? Can you raise up your hand? Alhamdulillah. Just 1, 2, 3. When we were students before, our sheikh always asked us, how many of you who are married? Majority are not married. That's why we are students. Too young to get married. So the sheikh will say to us, I want all of you this year, when you go home for your holiday break, to come back with your spouses. And for those who don't have the means, the director of the Islamic University at that time, Sheikh Abdul Aziz bin Baz, who had passed away, a very well-known scholar, said to the student, whoever want to get married and they don't have the means, I will sponsor minimum 1,000 riyal. That is in the year 1970. 1970, we were students there. I think 1970, most of us are somewhere else. Yeah. You are not here yet. They encourage the student of knowledge to get married. Why? So you have the peace of mind. You are more focused. And you know what is responsibility. But we have no problem. We are young, but because we are being guided by learned people who encourage us to do what is right. But the generation today are very different. They are very happy, go lucky. They want freedom, everything free. You know what is free? Everything come free. No responsibility. No. You love me, I love you. Khalas. Finish. Khalas. We can love each other now as students. After that, I have to go home to my country and you go back to your country. Khalas. How do you feel, brothers and sisters? Do you love each other? Do you have the feeling of love, brothers? Deep in your heart, do you have a feeling of love towards something? Brothers, please share with me. Do we have the feeling of love? Yes, please say yes. Why must you be a hypocrite? Don't be a hypocrite. Be yourself, of course. I have a lot of things to love. I love my handphone, you know. I love my food. Yeah, I love this university, of course. I love my parents. Do you love your parents, brothers? Yes. There's nothing to be ashamed. You must tell your father, Papa, Mama, I love you. There's nothing wrong. It's something very noble to say that. Allah who created us have informed us, Zuyina linnasi hubbu shahawat minan nisa. Allah said, I created all of you and I also decorate in you a feeling. I put the feeling of love. You know, there's a song called The Power of Love. You remember this song, sisters? You remember the song? Some yes, some no. I remember. All the relationship that we have developed today, that we can live peacefully, respect each other, care for each other because of the love. And you are here because your parents love you. And they send you to a school to make you a better person. And they don't send you to just any school. They choose the best school for you. Do you think you're in the best school now? The best institution? What do you think? The wrong school? I should have come to Nottingham. I gain nothing, you know? Waste of my time. No. There must be a reason you are here. Your father have to work very hard. And it's not easy for your mother to depart from you. Do you know that it's very difficult for them to depart from you? Sisters, do you know that? It's heartbreaking, you know. But because the love towards you for your future, they say, go. They want you to be better than them if possible. It is the power of love that they have for you that they sacrifice this departure for a while. You may not understand. Why? Because you are not a father. You may not understand yet because you are not yet a mommy. When you become a mother, then you understand. Now you are just thinking of yourself. You're only thinking of your papa when you have no money. Then you know who to call. You know, Papa, you know, you love me. I love you very much. You know. I miss you so much. But please don't forget, you know, to bank in some money to make. That is common. And you know, they keep on supporting you. Even sometimes you displease them, but they still give what you need. Why? Because they love you. And we have been very unthankful to them, but they still give us because they love you. Now, this feeling of love is because they have taken up the responsibility to be a father, a mother. If they are not your father, why they care about you? They don't feel that they have a responsibility to support you. You are not my son. The same go to a woman. If you are not their children, why must they care? Marriage is our fitrah. Normal person will have to plan to settle down. How do you feel if you have a sister and there's one guy just come and stay with her, be with her without any responsibility? Are you happy with that relationship, brothers? You are sure? What is going on, man? You think what? You think my sister is like a cake, you know? You come and taste it and then bye-bye. The same go to you, sister. How do you think if you have a sister and your sister have a boyfriend and the boyfriend just come in and use you and then bye-bye? Don't think, all right, are you happy with that relationship? Are you proud to have that kind of man around you? A man who come and make use of you and take no responsibility. It's no good. The same go, how do you feel if your mother today, who has been divorced by your father, or your father passed away, there's always a new man come to in the house. Every month, a new uncle come in. Are you happy with that kind of relationship? Are you proud? Oh, it's my mother, mashallah. She's so attractive, you know. She has so many men. What kind of man? Sister, when you want to settle down in marriage, do you just marry any man? Any man you see, as long as he's a man? Do you just marry anyone? Or you go to downtown in Kuala Lumpur? You know Bukit Bintang, you know? You know where's Bukit Bintang? Most of the brothers, they know where's Bukit Bintang. You know why? I hardly go to Bukit Bintang once in a blue moon. This is an area full of stars. The whole mountain is full of stars. And you know everything is so free over there. Do you just go there and then sit down for a while and look at any guy that passed by and say, I think that guy can be my husband? Do you think you will select the right guy? Do you choose? When you want to eat, brothers and sisters, do you look for a good food? Yes. When you want to buy shoes, do you just go to any shop, Bata shoes shop, to buy shoes? No, you want to go to Pavilion. You know where's Pavilion? Bukit Bintang again. Allahu Akbar. These are the Bukit Bintang boys. Now it's good. Because you forget everything. All the good branded product is there. The same go to the sister if you want to look for a man who you want to settle down, not just for you to have fun for a while, and you're going to suffer. You are going to be the loser at the end. That's why Islam said, get married. And of course, you just get married just to any man. At least you look for a gentleman. True or not, sister? Or you just look for any man? You want a gentleman, full man, or half man? How do you feel? There are so many men around now. Some men want to be half men. The other half, I don't know. We want a full man, a gentleman, who take up responsibility, who is here to protect you, to love you, to care for you. Like how your parent taking care of you. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said, when you got married, you are taking over the responsibility of their parent. And Allah used the term, Hunna libasul lakum wa antum libasul lahun. Allahu Akbar. Beautiful terms. So that we have a better understanding. The relationship between male and female as husband and wife is like a garment. You know what is a garment? This is our garment. The thing that is very close to you, to protect you, to cover you. When something that is very close to you, that you can feel comfort, you can share your secret. Do you think you just get anybody to be your partner? No. You must choose the right man. But you do not know whether the man that you have chosen is right or not. Can you know? Man is man. Before you get married, everything is right. You know? They are like angel to you. Everything, no, only Allah knows. And then they promise you with everything under the star, under the moon, you know. They are liars. They say, I love you with all my heart. You are my soul. You are my this. They cannot be your soul. Your soul is your soul. I cannot live without you. They lie again. They have been living without you. Today they say they cannot live without you. You know that they are not true. It's just word. Nafs, desire. Try to win you over without responsibility. Yes. If you say you love a person, do you take care of the person, brother? You must take care of something that you love. You love your handphone, that's why you take your handphone everywhere and you keep your handphone with you. You don't even share your handphone with anybody. True or not? If you don't love your handphone, you can pass it to me. I love handphone. The same goes to anybody that you say you love. You take some responsibility. That's why in Islam, when you are ready to get married, it's very simple. First, you choose your partner, a good partner. Like how you are careful in choosing your food, your drink, your dress, your shoes. Anything that you want to wear for yourself, you always choose the best. And even now, if somebody offer you want Nokia, Samsung, Apple, which one you want? Huh? Which one do you want? Nokia? Wow. Nokia live for long. You know what the Chinese call Nokia? Never mind. I keep this. Sometimes say Nokia means no fear. But anyhow, it is just terms. You know. Now, what is important? Of course, you want to choose the best. Thing that you can rely on. You know? You can depend on. You know? This is something you always love to have. The same goes to when you want to marry somebody. You remember, everyone have rights. Now, this is what Islam comes in. This is how Islam is reminding us. Before you get married to anyone, remember two very important basic things. Number one, rights. Number two, responsibility. Everyone have the right to be honored. Remember that. That's why you say to each other, you are my everything. I'm you and you and me. You are like me. You represent me, I represent you. Now, if not because of that relationship, all of us are not here. And you cannot go anywhere. And when people ask you, who is your father? I don't know. Huh? No father. Fatherless? Okay. Like Jesus. Wow. No father. How about your mother? I also don't know. Huh? There is no father, no mother. Cannot be. If there's no father, then no mother, there's no you. There must have somebody. But you want to have a father. You are proud. This man is your father. That's why you carry your father's name everywhere. Do you realize that, sisters and brothers? You must take good care of your father. You must take good care of the name of your father. They brought you out not to destroy their name. You must honor their name. So you must learn how to honor them, because they have the right to be honored. Like how you honor your mother, the girl is going to be the mother for your children. The same, you must learn how to honor the brother who is going to be your husband. In Islam, I just want to make it very simple. To get married is very easy. You love her. It must be by choice, not by force. Any marriage by force is invalid in Islam. The parents have the right to come and arrange it, recommend, but they have no right to reinforce. You marry the man that I choose, I like. No. I only marry with the man that I like, Papa. Because I am going to stay with him, not Papa. Papa can recommend, no problem. But I have to value. But sometimes Papa love somebody big size. But we don't like. We want somebody that is slim. Papa cannot say, no. Follow me, I'm your father. Can that be that? Islamically haram. You see this one? The basic right was given to you. And that's why the woman have been reminded by the teaching of our Prophet, if you don't like that guy, you don't have to make any negative comment, or you don't have to abuse him. No. Just speak out. You want me to show you how to say no? Or you know how to say it already? When they ask you, who is going to ask you? Your father can plan everything. Your mom can try to win you over. But at the end of the day, the qadi, the one who is going to conduct the nikah, have all the responsibility to come and seek your permission. And that point of time, sister, don't be silent. Remember, that is your right. When you keep quiet means agreed. Khalas. That is the right that Islam given to you. When the Qadi come to you, you just say to the Qadi, the best way, I am not ready. Khalas. Don't talk bad about that guy. Then the guy will do black magic on you. Now khalas. No man can come to you anymore. You're gone case. Because I have this experience. My niece, beautiful girl, like actress, because her mother is a very beautiful lady. But something happened to her. She looked so ugly. When I came to see her, she chased me away. I don't like to see you. Get out from my house. She's my cousin's sister. We were close together. Now she called me to get out. I know she's not the one who is talking now. She looked so ugly until she died. Be careful, sister. You have the right to reject, but in a very nice manner. Say, I'm not ready. I don't blame anybody. It's me. You have the right to do that. Because Islam gives you the right to choose. That is called haqqul khurriyyah. You have the right to choose. The same go to the brother. Nobody can force you. So you have both parties who agreed upon, number one, 2 male witnesses that you trust. Number 2, condition. You have mahar. You know what is mahar? What is mahar? Dowry. Dowry can be as simple as you teach me Al-Fatiha, my dowry. It can be that. When I was in Novi giving some lecture, there's a sister who just reverted to Islam and want to get married with her brother. And then when asked, what is your dowry? He said, I just want Umrah and 1 set of Sahih Bukhari. Allahu Akbar. Can you remember, sister? What is that? What is that, the dowry? Umrah and a set of Sahih al-Bukhari. Never I experienced any girls in my country ask for Umrah, for dowry. They always ask, money. Minimum 10K. Non-negotiable. Minimum. You delay 20K. In other country, only Allah knows. In other country, in the Arab country, maybe before you get married, do you have a house? I have a flat. Flat? You can stay there alone. You think what? My standard is flat. At least, villa. How about car? Yes, I have Proton. Astaghfirullah. How can you call me to drive a Proton? At least BMW. Then you have headache now, brothers. A lot of men are not married today because of that. Because the sisters, sometimes the sisters don't demand. Who demand? Who demand? Now you have the parent who is looking at dollars and cents, but no common sense. That guy can give you everything you want. You want dunya, I give you dunya, but not my love. I give you a bungalow, I give you a Mercedes, I give you a driver, everything, but not my love. After that, he loves someone else. How do you feel? You happy? Are you happy to get all the big house, a big car, everything big? The husband also big size, big name, but no love. That is not what we want in marriage. We want love. And the power of love is unbelievable. Don't underestimate the power of love. And there's one saying, very common, they say, love is blind. You know what love is blind? I have this experience. My student, a blind man, married a blind woman, have 2 children who are not blind. Allahu Akbar. Both children are not blind. After the children reach the age of 20 and 23, this blind man remarried again. Get a second one. Number 2. Are you ready for number 2 or number 1? Sisters, you ready for number 1 or number 2? Not ready. 1 also not yet. 2 out of my mind. Nothing here. It's not in my dictionary. So this, after this, her husband get married, the second one, and the strange thing, the second wife also blind. Allahu Akbar. So the first one came to me and asked me, what happened to my husband? I don't know. What that he's see in her that is not in me. You understand what I'm going to share with you? Then I said, this is what they call love is blind. When you're in love, you don't care anymore. How beautiful are you? They don't even see anymore. You see some couple, Allahu Akbar, you look at the guy, the husband, so handsome, like with the Bollywood hero, you know. You look at the wife, astaghfirullah. How can this woman become his wife? Huh? You feel so sorry for this man. And you look at yourself, I think I should be the right woman. But you see, that's why love is blind. You look at him, so handsome, and that woman so ugly. But to him, Allah made him look at the woman beautiful. He have a different eye, you have a different eye. Your eye and my eye is different too. So, love is not just how you look at. Is your character. That's why in Islam, number 1, you have the right to choose who to get married. Number 2, when you are ready, there must be a Qadi who will conduct the nikah. The best is your father. 2 witnesses, dowry, and what more? And ijab kabul. Finish. It's very simple to get married. About how much is up to you to negotiate. Brother, do you love cars? You love cars? You drive? Alhamdulillah, you don't have to own a car now. You have all the driver ready for you. You just call Grab. Today, another driver. Tomorrow, another driver. You're rich with drivers, mashallah. And you can experience all kind of cars. Just give one call. Yeah. And then you don't have to pay any maintenance. Just enjoy it. Yeah. Riding cars, free. Maintenance free. Parking free. You just pay them money, finish. If you were given a Mercedes, are you happy to have a Mercedes, brother? Where do you put that car? If you have money to buy a Mercedes, I think you'll buy a Mercedes. And where do you put that car? Garage. Outside the house, not inside. How much you spend for a Mercedes? Give you 200. A good price, 200,000. Do you think you can pay your wife 50,000? You can pay for car 200,000. 50,000 for the one that you are going to bring inside the house, not outside the house. The one that's going to take care of you, cook for you, care for you. Where the Mercedes cannot do that. You have to take care of the car. You have to wash the car. Now this one, your wife is going to take care of you, cook for you, feed you sometimes, because she loves you so much. And then she will clean for you. Everything he should do for you. 50,000 expensive? If he have the money, ask. Ask for 50,000, 100,000. Ask if he have the money. But if he don't have the money, but he have a good heart, he love you. Are you ready to accept him, sister? Yes, if he have the deen. He is a very good man. He is faithful to Allah. Yeah, he have taqwa. The Prophet ﷺ, you look for a partner, you look for 4 things. How they look, and their family background, their religion, and their wealth. Which one the Prophet recommend? Which one our Prophet recommends, sisters? Look at his religion. Now he have good religion. He love Allah. But look at his character. How he talk. How he talk to your parent. How he talk to his friend. How he talk to you. You remember, brothers and sisters, when you are in love, but you are not married yet. It's just boyfriend, girlfriend. And then you go into the restaurant. Cozy one. You don't like to be an open restaurant. Something very cozy, very private. No? To feel close. You want a close-up relationship. You order 1 glass of fresh juice. 2 straws. Do you know why you do that? Do you know why you order just 1 cup with 2 straws? Why? Have you experienced that before, sisters? No, alhamdulillah, all are good girls. No, the guy is always like that. No? The guy, before getting married, they'll show you that they love you so much. You are everything. You are like an angel, you know. And then they will make sure that they are very close to you. If they will cross the road, they will make sure they stop all the car because my darling is crossing. And they will open the door for you to go in. If they go shopping, they'll show you their manhood. They will carry your plastic. Don't carry any. They will come and carry you. That before marriage. You want to know this real man after marriage. After marriage, only Allah knows. If you walk and then you sleep, you fall. See, you don't open your eye. Before marriage, they will scold that stone. Who can put that stone there? Cause you to sleep, you know. But now after that, see, if he want to cross the road, he will cross first. He don't think about you anymore. Don't think that he is like before. No more. He will cross first. If something hit, there's a sound after that, he just look. Oh, you're still okay. Allah. I thought you were gone. These are men. Majority of the men, but not the men here. All the men here are good men. They are good men. Alhamdulillah. I'm just telling you about the men that I have come across. You know, before marriage, Allahu Akbar, we try to help them because they are so in love. You know, they just cannot wait. If possible, now I want to get married. We say, give me some time, brother. Let me prepare things. No, can you help us now? After that, they have problem. So we don't rush. be careful. Marriage is something noble because it will develop a better generation. And you will be very proud to have righteous children. The righteous children will come from righteous parents. It's true. Qurratu a'yun. When you have children, you want the children, when you look at them, the coolness of the eye will come. Alhamdulillah, Allah have granted me with good children. And they have been very good until today. And now I have 6 grandchildren. Alhamdulillah. And the youngest one, Allahu Akbar. You know, we grandparents, when it comes to grandchildren, khalas. Our children too big for us to play anymore. But the grandchildren, Allahu Akbar. Each time they see us, they just open their arm. Allahu Akbar. Yeah. Everything is not important than just carrying the young one. Now this kind of feeling only can develop through marriage. If you are not married, you cannot have this feeling. You have to hide. All this feeling will not come up. You only can be normal when you have a normal relationship. And the normal relationship needs you to be committed. You must be committed in a marriage life. Is that azan? That's good also. Normally when people come to me and say, Sheikh, can you recommend a good brother for me? I say, never mind, you look for a good brother. If you think that he's good, then you call him to see me. I will check for you. The first thing, call him to see me before Zohar, or before Asar, or before Maghrib time. The first thing that I will call him to do, azan. When the time comes for prayer, brother, call azan. Most of the brother, when I call them to do azan, you know what they say to me? I have some sore throat. Throat problem. When they say they have some sore throat, then you know there's some problem. I think they'll never learn how to call azan. Every day they hear azan and they still do not know how to call azan. Then I will say to the sister, don't rush. Maybe he's a good brother. He need to be trained. He need to be educated again. He must learn. As a man, to be a real man, as a Muslim, you must know how to call azan. And Alhamdulillah, someone azan pass. I call azan pass. After he called azan, no problem. Be imam. And now imam normally you can imagine. No problem. You are not saying that they are bad. Maybe they are not that bad. Maybe they have respect to the elders. No. So never mind. But the reason, if they are going to be imam, you can check their recitation. If they want to be a ma'mum and you call other one to be a imam, and I normally will stand beside him. I want to feel how he performs his prayer. Then I will check, okay, he's okay. Because now if his relationship with Allah is good, that is the first sign he's a good man. But if when he performs prayer, the way he prays is like he's playing, then you know. I'm not going to judge him yet. I say, give him more time. You understand that, sister? Don't rush. Because when you are in, you are in. Marriage life is not just, I will try first. No, it's nothing for you to try. You must know what you want in your life. when you are very careful with your decision from day one, you will see there's a lot of blessing coming to you. You will find tranquility. لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا. You will find peace because you know you make the right choice. You will not suffer. Inshallah. But if you are not careful, sisters, may Allah protect all of you. This is something I like to share with the sisters. I have a lot of sisters. I always share all this knowledge with them. Alhamdulillah, Allah has been very kind to us. Even my sisters who are not yet Muslim. This Saturday we have a family gathering with my family who are not yet Muslim. But they are very respectful. Sister, they love me a lot. They have problems, they'll talk to me because they know I can help them. Why? Because Islam is here to guide us. They don't have that guidance. We was given the guidance, the Quran, to guide us, and the Sunnah of the Prophet, to choose. The Prophet is the best example. Look at him, Allahu Akbar. He's a very successful husband, very successful father, very successful leader. Look at one man, and whoever try to follow the Sunnah of the Prophet, they will never fail you, sister. Please remember that. Don't underestimate the power of Quran and Sunnah, because Quran is here to guide us, and the Sunnah is here to show us the way. How to attain happiness, tranquility in a marriage life. You will never fail yourself. But if you ignore these two guidance, you think that you know better, your feeling is more better, people's recommendation is better than Allah's and the Prophet's recommendation, then you can try. No problem. Try. My experience with a lot of my jama'ah have a lot of problem because they fail to follow the Quran and Sunnah. When they follow the Quran and Sunnah, there's a lot of barakah, lot of rahmat. When you pray together. How beautiful. How beautiful if your relation as husband and wife, you will sneeze one day. Every day you sneeze. And what do you say when you sneeze, sister? Alhamdulillah. What should the husband say to you? Yarhamukallah. What should you say to him back? Yahdikumullah wa yuslih balak. How beautiful if the relationship is connected with Allah. Everybody is praying for each other. And when your husband, alhamdulillah, you say, Yarhamukallah. He say, Yahdikumullah, yuslih balakum. You know what the Prophet used to show to his wife? Each time the wife said, the Prophet, after having wudu, and he's going for namaz, for prayer, what did the Prophet used to do? Sister, what did the Prophet used to do to the wife? Huh? Don't know? You want to know? Can you pay me 10 ringgit? It's a knowledge. The Prophet always will kiss the wife and then go and pray. Then people say, oh, the Prophet is different. He didn't kiss the wife with desire. Did you ask the Prophet? Must you kiss somebody with desire only? Do you kiss your mom with desire? Do you kiss your daughter with desire? You kiss them because you love them. The Prophet is a loving husband. Today, some Muslims, not all, when the husband have wudu, don't get close to him. Even the wife, stand there. One, if the wife touch him, khalas. Now my wudu gone. You invalid my wudu. If you keep on doing that, they make talaq, khalas. I divorce you. You are like shaitan now. Each time I want to pray, you come and invalid my wudu. That is not the teaching of the Prophet. But when you have wudu, you want to pray, you want to connect yourself with Allah, you want to ask Allah for His mercy, for His blessing, for His protection. Don't you want to show some passion to your beloved wife? Darling, I'm going to pray. Bismillah. Kiss her. Is that wrong? Do you kiss her with feeling? The feeling of love. Not more than that. If more than that, you cannot go and pray anymore. Then you have to delay your prayer. Yeah. To show you how loving this religion is, it's not just about you and Allah, but you forget about you and your wife, you and your parents. How many of us children today, when you see your mom, you hug her? Do you hug your mom, sisters? Do you hug your mom, brothers? Do you hug your dad? Alhamdulillah, my children until today, they see me, they will hug me. They are not shy. They are not ashamed to come and give the father a hug. Sometimes when I move for my daughter, sometimes people who do not know me very well, they will start to gossip. Oh, Sheikh have a second one. When I look at them, the way they react, I know they are having suspicion. Because so happened that my daughter wear niqab. She chose to wear niqab. No? But my wife don't wear niqab. So people do not know how my daughter look like. They know how my wife look like. So it's this lady, big lady also, walk with me and hold my hand always. I say, well, Sheikh have number 2. You see this again. No? Fitna is always there. But we women must be wise. Don't jump to conclusion. Don't just entertain any comment from anybody. Be wise. There will be a lot of peace, inshallah. I think the brother here today, they are ready. Are you ready for marriage, brother? Huh? It's not difficult. Just be a good man. And do for the sake of Allah. That's important. Your intention is very, very important. Take care of your wife like how you want to take care of your sister or your mother. Of course, they cannot be your mother, but your feeling towards them should be like that. Honor them because they are the closest to you. They are like a garment to you. Your secret is in their hand. Because you can trust them. A good wife, you can share everything. Good friend, I don't know. Today your friend, tomorrow become your enemy. A good wife, inshallah. Do we have problems, sister, before marriage? Those who are not married, do you have problems, sister? Yes. We have problem too. Problem of not getting married. After you get married, do you have problem? Yes. Problem now is what? No baby yet. You want to have a baby. After got baby, have problem? Problem with baby. Problem is part of life. Don't run away from problem. Just accept the problem. It's qada and qadar. It's sunnatullah. You just follow the guidance of the Quran and Sunnah, all problems solved. That's how you solve your problem. You cannot run from problem. When you are not a student, do you have problem? Also you have problem. When you come to Nottingham, do you have problem? New problem. When you don't have friend, you also have problem. When you have friend, also have problem. Tomorrow morning you wake up, you also have another problem. What to eat? What breakfast? Bread? Macaroni? No. You want a half-boiled egg, hard egg, or you want what? Yeah? Nasi lemak, roti canai, it's also a problem. When I go to India, I always ask for what? Half-boiled egg, okay? They say, the egg come hard one. I said that, you understand what I said to you just now? Half-boiled. You know half-boiled? Okay. After 5 minutes, hard-boiled, hard one. I said, I have a problem. I don't think you all know how to eat half-boiled egg. 4 seconds, okay? Now I teach you. 4 seconds. But still, the egg is still hard. I don't know what is happening in the kitchen. They don't understand. It's a problem, you know, sometimes eating also a problem. But never mind, that is life. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. Whatever egg he come, you just eat. It's an egg, khalas. You think like half-boiled, khalas. Inshallah, become half-boiled to you. Life is simple. You can make it simple. And it can be difficult if you are very particular. Sister, remember, don't be too particular. Yeah. Don't be too sensitive. Just in the middle. Khairul umur al-satihah. The best thing is always moderate. You okay, brother? Good. You know where's Bukit Bintang now? Sisters, are you okay today? Do you think if your parents want to organize your nikah, you're ready? Alhamdulillah. You have to be very careful because that is your life. Yeah? It's good to be very careful. Allah give you the heart. Use your heart to value. The Malay have a word. They say, you have hati. How many understand this word hati? Okay. You have hati means you have heart. Then they say, tetapi tak berhati-hati. Selalu sakit hati. Yeah? Because you are not careful. That's why Allah said, Lahum qulubun la yafqahuna biha. I give you the heart, but you are heartless. Walahum a'yunun la yufsiruna biha. I give you the eye to see, but you look at the wrong thing. You don't look at their character, their deen. You look at what car he's driving. You get that? Your eye is for dunya. Your eye is not for Allah. Walahum azanun la yasma'una biha. I give you the ear, but you don't listen. I have warned you, be careful, be careful. You just don't care. You think you know better than Allah? You think you know better than what the Prophet ﷺ have shown you? No. That's why the Prophet said, whoever follow this divine guidance, the Quran and Sunnah, you will never fail yourself and nobody can turn you astray. But when you do not follow this, then Allah leave you with your decision. And your problem will start very soon. May Allah protect all of us. Give us guidance so that we make the right choice. And if you still do not know how to make the right choice, seek help from the elders, scholars who can help you. Inshallah, Allah will bless those who seek guidance. Yeah? Don't be all confident, I know what I want. Don't always say, I know everything. Shaitan have the problem. Shaitan said, I'm better than you, O Adam. Ana khairu mink. You don't tell your father, I'm better than you. You don't tell your mother, I'm better than you. You don't tell your scholar, I'm better than you. Don't, just be humble. You may be better, but you don't have to say that to them. You just value what they say is not against Quran Sunnah, follow. Against Quran Sunnah, you excuse yourself. The same goes to me. When my family was not yet Muslim, called me to do anything that do not against Islam, I will follow. One is against, I said, Mom, I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be rude, but I must be very humble, polite, and respect them. Even they are calling me to do something wrong because they don't know. So I'm not going to be rude to them. I still honor them as a mother, as an elders, but I know what I should do. So I excuse myself. And this is very important. Be humble to your parent. Don't be rude. Don't be arrogant to them. Then Allah will love us. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Be kind to them. Inshallah, there'll be more blessing. I think that's all I want to share with you about today's topic. The rest you know better than me, because you know Bukit Bintang more than me. So inshallah, now we open for Q&A. If anything that the brother and sister like to ask, we believe that you can learn a lot through question and answer time. Tafadhal.
So for the Q&A, we'll be doing it one live question from the sister side, then I'll ask the question that you sent earlier on with the link provided, and then one live question from the brother's side, and so on and so forth. Any sister like to ask a question? Okay. Sure. The question that's been given before is, how should a woman carry herself in front of a non-mahram and vice versa?
Repeat the question.
How should a woman carry herself in front of a non-mahram and vice versa?
No. How do we behave when you are with a non-mahram? Just become a good Muslim, that's all. Be proud to be a Muslim. The same go to the brother. Be proud to be a Muslim. You know your border, your limit. Everything there is a hudud. You want to communicate with the sister? No problem. In an open area, and then be truthful. No? Don't try to lie to anybody, cheat anybody. Be truthful. Yeah? And then honor the border. Khalas. Islam never stops you to communicate with each other. But everybody must know their limit. Like how you want to respect your sister, protect your sister. This is another sister. It's the sister of other brothers too. Protect them. Is that easy, brother? Yeah, don't make things difficult for them. Yeah, just protect them. That's all. That's how you behave. Anything you want to talk, careful with your word. Choose the right word. Don't give the wrong impression to the other party. When there's no feeling, just be a friend, no problem. Don't give false hope to other people. You understand that, brother? Sometimes your body language also play a very important role. The other party, you have nothing. You are just a good brother. But because your body language now, the other party, wow, he really loves me, man. But you are just normal. No, you are the same person to everybody, but the other party, have a different understanding from your body language. So you must be very careful with your word. The same go to the sisters. Yeah, it's very important. If not, they have sleepless night now. They are thinking, they are going ask. They open the dictionary again. What is the sign of this? And then they are going deeper and deeper. And then the shaitan will come and whisper to them, yeah. And now khalas. You got heart sick now, sleepless night now. And you got the wrong dream. Now, just everybody behave like a Muslim, talk like a Muslim, and honor the limitation. Jazakallah khair. Next.
The brothers have any questions they'd like to ask?
Now, Faddal.
We don't have a mic, sorry. Technical difficulties.
Okay.
The first one is, let's say you want to inquire about the family. How should you go about doing it? And secondly, if let's say both sides, or vice versa, they're not upon the Sunnah, meaning they're Muslims but they're not practicing.
No.
Do you recommend it, or what should you advise them?
Yes, it's a very good question from the brother. No. Maybe the question number one, if I'm not wrong, is how to approach. Yeah? How to approach the other party. Yeah? Of course, the best way is if you have some interest, when you look. That's why the Prophet said, when you want to get married with anybody, you must at least look at the person. There's your right. It's like you want to buy something, you cannot just say, this is a good product, I want to see. Can I see the product? No. You buy first. No, I want to see. How can I buy something I don't even see? It'll be be fair to me. I look, this is how it looks. Okay. You have the right to look, number one. When you, after looking at the person, you feel okay. And that's why the sister also, you have the right to look. And if the guy comes to your house and then he's very close to your family, but he always like to wear sunglasses, the dark one, the man in black. You have the right to say, please, Father, call him to open the sunglass. Sunglass look handsome, but you don't know. When he opened the sunglass, he have a different glass. Then it won't attract your feeling anymore. So you have the right to see what you want. Yeah? If you're okay, the best way, of course, the most noble way, you send the elders to talk. Elders is going to talk now. Let the elders discuss. Show respect, the elders with the elders. Now, if the other party is not under the same manhaj, we are following Quran and Sunnah, and this group is full of bid'ah and khurafat. What are you going to do? The first thing you have to do is to invite or send some signal to the other party, the one that you want to get married first, so that she is exposed to Quran and Sunnah. You cannot change the whole family. At least you start to change the girl. The same goes to the sister. If you are in the Quran and Sunnah and you know that brother is full of shirk and bid'ah, then you must say to, I recommend you to go to this area and attend certain class, take some class from there, and let that teacher follow up. That is the best way. Sometimes in the beginning, it's not easy. But one day with you, maybe it's easier. So, but you have to be strong first. That you bring them to Sunnah, not they bring you to Bid'ah. You understand that, brother, inshallah. If you still have problem, you have to come to us. And let us follow up. And let us understand your real problem. And maybe when the elders talk to the elders, it's easier. I show you one simple example. This just happened 2 days ago. A family, a very strong practicing Muslim family, born Muslim, they came to me because their son is attending our class. And there is a sister who is a revert, who is also attending the class, and they want to get married. Yeah, the son want to marry a revert and not local foreigner. So the parents said, in our family, we don't have outsiders. Our family tradition, we only married among our people. You understand that? Like the Said Sharifah example. Sharifah Said. You know Said? No Sharifah for you. So they were talking to me, can I advise their son not to carry on? Because I don't know this girl, whether she came to Islam or she come to Islam because of what she believed or because of the marriage, and then later on she don't practice, difficult. And this family are strong Muslim family. They are good family. They were talking to me. I was looking at them. Then I said, I know you have a good intention. Irhamkallah. But I said to them, you know Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, he is a convert. You know Umar ibn Khattab, he is also a revert. You know Osman also revert. They are all mushrikin and they become Muslim. But they become Khulafa Rashidin. Sumayyah also revert. And she died as a first Shahida. Now they can be better than us sometimes. Their intention may be because of marriage, but you can develop the intention and they become a good Muslim. And Allah will reward you and reward your son. Because of your son, she became a Muslim. You must look positively. Islam don't value race. Race have no value. What have value is your taqwa. Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum, not how you look. I try to make them understand that you will be rewarded by Allah just because you love your future daughter-in-law for the sake of Allah. And you show good example, they become a good Muslimah. The mother was crying because the mother thought that I'm going to help her. I said, I'm going to help her to be a good Muslimah. I am going to help her son to be a good Muslim. Thank you for informing me. You understand what I'm saying, brother? Don't be judgmental yet. Whatever you can, you do. Inshallah, Allah will show you the way. Yeah? But it's very important to get the right manhaj. You minimize your problem. If not, then you have a lot of problems. Somebody died, another problem. No? When there's a death, there's a problem. When there's a birthday, there's a problem. Because everybody is going to happy birthday to you, bye. And then they're going to blow the candle. All the saliva is going to the cake. You know? And they call you, eat the cake. Many things is going to happen. I don't know how you're going to adjust yourself. But normally, alhamdulillah, from our side, those people who come through us, Allah have helped them. Yeah? Alhamdulillah. That's my answer to your question. Yeah. Next to the sisters, or you have a... Yeah.
We are university students, so we will have no stable source of income for the next few years. Do you recommend us seeking marriage? How might we convince our parents?
Allahu Akbar. Parents today a bit different. You know? Sometimes they love you so much, brother and sister, that they don't want you to leave them. Too young. 18, young. 20, young. 25, still young. 30, you still my baby. Khalas. Now, of course, we have to educate our parents. There's nothing wrong to have another extended family. If you have the means, there's nothing wrong. Help them financially. There's nothing wrong. It is the responsibility of a father, a good father, and a good mother to make sure their children get married when they are ready. How old? 20. If they are ready. Some 20 also not ready, then don't force them. They say, I'm not ready, Papa. No, don't force them. When you are ready, 30. Okay, wait for 30. After 30, Papa, no, 30 is too young. Yeah. Follow the Prophet, 25 years old. Follow the Prophet, 25. Anybody here 25 years old? Alhamdulillah, 1, 2, 3. Khalas. You end this year with nawaitu. Intention. First, you must have the intention. Then you work with your parent. I believe parents who love you will support you. Even you don't have the money, they have a lot of money. Saving for what? Just help to get another extended family. You don't lose anything. Allah promised us, brother and sister, if you are poor, but you married for the sake of Allah, with full of responsibility, you're ready to lead the family, Allah will enrich you. Allah said that, not me. And He is the provider, Ar-Razzaq. As long as you work hard, you'll get your rizq. Don't worry. You know why I say this? When I got married, I'm a very poor man. We are still very poor today. But we are happy. We rent a small room, not even a house. But we are happy. You see, what? Happiness is nothing to do with big house. You have a big heart. You are contented with what you have. That counts. You think people have big house are happy? They have big house, big problem. I know I have a lot of friends who have big house. Their problem also very big. So, in my humble advice, if they are still students, they don't have the means, you can talk to your parent. If the parents say not yet, and you know they don't have means, and then you can check. You remember the Prophet and Khadijah? Remember the history of Prophet and Khadijah? Do Prophet have money? Muhammad bin Abdullah is a very poor man. He is an orphan, taken care by the uncle. And he became the salesman for Khadijah. Khadijah is a noble lady. And she's a very rich lady. 3/4 of Mecca land belonged to Khadijah. That's how rich Khadijah is. But because Muhammad has a noble character, attract Khadijah. And Khadijah is the one who asked for his hand. Is that okay for a woman to ask for the hand of the man? Is that okay, sister? According to Islam, nothing wrong. According to tradition, very wrong. According to Islam, nothing wrong. You know that this is a good man, man. Good men don't come so easily. Half man can get any time. Good man, gentleman is not easy. One is there, the Prophet ﷺ said, marry him for the sake of Allah. So don't value this dunya so much. But Allah will help you if you have a good man, you work together, you support each other, it will grow. That's how we start our life. And that's why we can share our experience with our downline. And that's how we start with my son. No problem. You are ready. And the other party is ready. Whatever we can, we give. Alhamdulillah. They also have happy family. That's what we want. We want to have family, brother and sister. We want to grow. We want the ummah of the Prophet to grow too. But if your parents are not ready and the other side also don't have the mean, then you just have sabr. Allah will make it easy to you. Inshallah. You sabr, plan, Allah will make it easy. Jazakallahu khair. Faddal. What is the time now, please? I forget the time.
9:20 almost.
9:20
almost.
9:20. There's many questions. I think I will entertain maybe 4 or 5 questions more, inshallah. If not, we cannot end even until midnight. And the people will curse me. Faddal.
How to find the right match in this deceptive world?
Is that so difficult, brother and sister? To find the right person, is that difficult? Now you have Facebook. There are so many faces. Just look at the face first. It's not difficult. You know how I encourage my people? Come to my class. There are a lot of good brothers there. There are a lot of good sisters. And people used to come, Sheikh, can you recommend one for me? I said, come to my class. So they came 2 or 3 times. I said, have you seen any of the sisters around there? He said, I don't know. I said, you come to my class, you learn, and at the same time open your eye. You don't come in blind and then leave my class blind and you don't even see anybody. You must look at the person first. Then you see somebody, you signal to me, let me follow up. But you must learn about Islam first. You must learn the responsibility to be a husband. I will check with you first, then I will also talk to the sister. The same go to the sister who asks, Sheikh, can you recommend somebody for us? I say, okay, come to my class. Because I only can value my student if they come to me consistently, not only 2, 3 times, no. Remember the history of Moses? Remember the history of Moses? How many years that he served? How many years? How many years? 8 years minimum. But he extended to 10 years. In return, what he get? In return, what he get? He get a good wife. Some people came to my class only 8 times. Moses 8 years. I don't say you should be with me 8 years. But I think if you spend at least 8 months with me, that I can value you now, then I can recommend to another sisters. That also, now the way I do it, brother and sister, you know how I do. I will not make the sister feel embarrassed or the brother. You look from a distance. And then there are many sisters around. You look, I think they are number 1, number 2, number 3. Any of these 3, okay. And then, okay, now you have the choice. Then I will slowly get close to the sister and ask the sister, how are you, sis, everything, and then get to know her more. And then, Alhamdulillah, you have been practicing the Sunnah, Alhamdulillah. Only one Sunnah is not there yet. Yeah, the Prophet said, An-nikah min sunnati, faman ragiba an sunnati falaysa minni. Nikah is one of the great sunnah. If you don't like the sunnah, you are not one of us. But then the sister said, no jodoh, they said, the Malaysian. No man come and ask for me. Okay. But you are okay? I cannot say, I want to recommend when you have somebody. I have somebody ready, Sheikh. Okay. Then I'll tell the brother, 1 out. Because book already. I'll go for the second one. And the second seems to got married, but look young. Out also, left 1 more. And then check, she's still okay. But she said, I'm not ready. I have no interest towards marriage. So I will stop there. Then I'll tell the brother. Now, the sister are not embarrassed because she do not know. Neither the brother will feel embarrassed because they do not know. One, I can fix that both sides. Then I will make ta'aruf. Sit down, get to know each other. Alhamdulillah. That's how we do our thing. Whoever wants us to help, we can. The best thing, if you must be in the environment. That is how the Sahaba married with the sisters of another Sahaba. So their friendship, their relation become very close. They are interlinked among themselves. Can you imagine our prophets? Wife is the daughter of Abu Bakr and the daughter of Omar. Now Abu Bakr and Omar become the father-in-law. And now Osman is the son-in-law. Ali, son-in-law. You see how they interlink themselves. They become so close. Because they love each other to the extent now they want the family to be together and grow together. And Allah's blessing is always there for them. Right manhaj, right intention. Everybody know what they have to do. Alhamdulillah. And that is how we organize ourselves. Yeah. But whoever said, look for one for us, when they come just for 2 hours, I say, I will put you in the record first. Cannot. You must come and be consistent. Yeah. To commit yourself. Then the sister also commit herself. Then there is a commitment. Now, next. 2 more questions, inshallah. Oh, there are sisters here. Yeah? Faddal, sister.
What happens if you follow a different ideology? Like one say is Sunnah and the other one is Shia?
No. Normally it's very difficult. If both have different ideology and they want to settle down as husband and wife, in the Islamic point of view, we believe that it's very difficult to work. Somebody say, oh, I respect you. You go. You follow what you want to believe in. But this is what I believe. Now, it's easy for us to accept in the beginning. No problem, It's easy to say because of love, no issue. I'm not going to force you to follow me. Neither, it's like a Muslim and a not yet Muslim getting married together. Can you do that? Allah said no. Because Allah knows our feeling more than ourselves. You don't have to lie and cheat your feeling. At first you can say, okay, after some time, the problem will start. And the problem will get bigger when you have children. Now the husband may have a plan. I want to educate my child. Now the mother said, don't force them. Give them the freedom to choose. Now we can say it is easy, but we do not know about the future. Allah see the future. We don't see our future. Allah knows what is best for us. And that's why the Muslim have the faith. A good Muslim always believe what Allah said is the best. But for us, now we always put the word of Allah aside. Our feeling comes first. You can try. I'm not saying that you cannot try. But I said, more effort have to put into that kind of relationship. I wouldn't say that it's not possible. But if you have the same ideology, life can move very smoothly. There's a lot of peace. When you have a different ideology, I've seen a lot of families who have that problem. You follow me, sister? Maybe you want to add something more?
Just what happens if you have like a different character from that person? And you're always going to go through hardship together, in a sense. So it's sort of like how you believe as well, and also how that character is.
Yeah. Everybody also have their own character. Yeah. And also they may have their own hobby and habit. And that's why you see in Islam, when the Prophet taught us, a good Muslim is a Muslim who will love his fellow Muslim. So they will work together. Let us sit down. You know that in Islam, after you got married, you have 7 days honeymoon. 7 days privacy. No parent get involved between you and the guy. You know why the Prophet wanted you to have the 7 days just by yourself? that is the time for you to get to know each other better and know the like and the dislike of everybody. I want to know what you like, what you dislike. And you also have to tell him what you like, what you dislike. So everybody is trying to learn and understand, and then I believe when you have the right understanding, you can have a better relationship. Because you know what he like, what he don't like. He like to drink tea in the morning. He hate coffee. You like coffee. Can you drink coffee? Yes, this is what you like. And he cannot force you. No, when you married with me, you married with my tea. Now you become a tea lady, no coffee. No. He cannot do that to you. Because it's not haram to drink coffee. If coffee is halal, no, I like morning whiskey. Cannot. But this is my liking, my choice. But it's haram, my darling. How can I agree with you drinking something haram? I can't do that. Of course, then you have to sacrifice that. Okay. No more whiskey. But I have milk, pure, white milk. Camel milk. Alhamdulillah. Example. You have to know. Yeah, it's better. Then you have peace. Less headache. Yeah? Naam. The brother.
So my question is, what about engagement?
Engagement.
Engagement period and
Akad. The khutbah.
so for students, is this recommended during their time as we
And when they are still student.
yeah, and then maybe when they are ready, like more ready, let's say, and then they go for marriage.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Islam allow you to engage. Engagement is like booking. Make a booking first. You know. Those who are riding a motorbike, L license. L license means you know what? You know what is L license booking? That means you cannot carry her yet. No. You cannot have an L license but you carry passengers. The law will summon you. That means you can book her. She's agreed with that. And it's good to have a time that you agreed. You cannot say, we engage her. For how long? As long as we can. No. That is not kind of engagement. You must fix a date. 2 years? 3. You know why? Because while you engage, she's not a free woman anymore. But you are still a free man. You understand that, sister? When a man engage with you, you are not a free woman. You cannot remarry. And anybody come to you, you cannot say yes. You are booked. But the man, they can book here and book there. Must remember, the men have different booking. You only have one booking. Then he still have another booking. And here he engage, he got married, that still engaged here. That is not good. You betray her now. You are torturing her. You make zulm to her. So it's okay. Engagement is allowed. But don't delay unnecessary.
What do you think is the right time?
The right time you have to discuss both parties. You know. Sometimes I also don't want to delay too long. But the girls, the sisters say, take your time. Take your time. 1 year. I give you 3 years. Maybe you can be patient for 3 years, but he cannot be patient for 3 years. He's so in love with you. Every night he got sleepless night. You are torturing him for 3 years. Enough, 1 year, khalas. Both must agree. Yeah? Help each other. Yes, the brother behind you.
When you said one of the main criteria of choosing a spouse is family background, I do not get a clear picture. But why family background?
Family background? Did I say family background?
Background or family background?
No, I'm just saying that you must know him whether he is a religious person and have good character, akhlaq or not. Now, if they have, then maybe their family background also is important, but maybe their family background is not good, but he is a good person. You see, sometimes our family is dunya family, but we as a person, we are coming back to Allah, so they cannot judge you based on your family, cannot. Maybe the family of the girl, only Allah knows, but the girl is a good girl. So you cannot value her based on her family, no. But the Prophet did say you can look for the family, because sometimes they follow their family. The family is very demanding, then you are going to have a lot of problem. You know? And the family have a standard. You remember, yeah? My daughter, I've seen, some family, if you don't give their daughter what their daughter deserve, what they always give their daughter, you know what they do to the son-in-law? You know what they do? They whack him. I didn't give my daughter for you to show disrespect to her and for you to abuse her. I always travel with my daughter. I travel and I go with business class flight. Hotel 5-star. Don't go budget hotel. If that kind of family, then you say, Alhamdulillah, thank you. Syukur, Alhamdulillah. No nikah yet. If not, you're going to suffer, because they said, no. If you cannot give the same like how I give to my daughter, don't marry her. Alhamdulillah. You understand that, brother? You also have to understand the other side. That's why sometimes they have problem because of that. But if the family, as long as my daughter is happy, even economy class, but she is happy, okay. Simple as that. Yeah. Now, any last question from the sister now?
So I understand that when before.
Yep. Use the mic, is good now. Okay.
So I understand that before marriage, you are allowed to set some conditions.
Yes.
So can you say like what sort of conditions can you set and to what extent can you do? Can one of the conditions be something like he should allow you to adopt children? Is that a valid condition? So to what extent can you set the conditions and what sort of conditions?
No, repeat your question again. What condition is that?
This is just an example.
Never mind. What is the example?
Allowing to adopt children.
Allow you to adopt children. Yeah, you have no problem. You can have that condition.
Yeah, but that's just like so. What the conditions? To what extent can you go?
No, meaning you are telling maybe you are worried you may have no children, but you are ready to adopt. And then you want to tell the future husband, I may want to adopt certain children. Will you accept this idea? Now, if the condition is been cleared from the beginning, and he said yes. Okay.
So the question is more like, can you have conditions like, well, one sister is asking, like, not allowing to marry a second wife, or something like,
Then you must ask the man, do he accept that condition?
But is that a valid condition?
If you want, of course, any condition you want to make, if you want, there's no limit.
You can go specific as well.
You can go. But you must remember, sisters, you must remember. I will show you one example. If you take a second one, I fasak, khalas. If you invite somebody in, I'm out. Okay? If that is your condition, and he accept, you're okay with that? Do you think you're okay with that? Do you think that is okay? I'm going to tell you, it is not wise to do that. But you think I want to tie up with this condition. No, don't do that. You know why? Because if you have agreed upon this condition, you know in Malaysia, I don't know in other country, when they have the akad nikah and they have the ta'liq, you know the ta'liq? The ta'liq means the qadi will call you to recite an agreement. If I abandon my wife for 4 months continuously or 6 months continuously without giving her maintenance, and neither my representative is doing that, I abandon her for 4 months or 6 months without her permission, and if she make an official report and she paid 10 ringgit, just pay 10 ringgit and confirm her report is true, she got 1 talak. She is divorced. You understand that? That is the ta'liq condition that here our government lay out. You can leave your wife more than 4 years, no problem if she agreed. But if she disagreed and you disappeared for more than 4 months or 6 months, 4 months, 6 months, and you make an official report, but that is what agreed upon the day you nikah, then you are a free woman. 1 divorce take place. You understand that, sister? I give you another example. You put a precondition. If you married me, you cannot marry a second one. If you marry a second one, I am out. Finish. You know what happened? If Allah will test your husband, then he got married, automatically you're out.
So there's
You
no
understand?
chance to like negotiate.
Nothing, because you have agreed already.
So you're saying it's better not to go.
Not to. Don't go there. You have trust in Allah. Everybody will be tested. You will be tested. He will be tested. Help him out. You don't know what is happening sometimes, but you must have patience and understanding. You understand that, sis?
Yeah. Just a sub-question.
Okay.
Are you, I'm not sure if it's related to this topic, but are you allowed to adopt kids if you're not married?
Islamically, it's not wise because you cannot be like a mother figure to the child because you yourself are not the mother yet. You know? But what you can do if you want to adopt, still you can, but without taking the child into your custody. That means she is staying, or the baby is staying with somebody who is related to him, the cousin, or the uncle, the auntie, but then you sponsor whatever you need to sponsor, his education, his dressing, everything. You can do that. But how can you adopt a child when you are not a mother figure? Now the child will grow up without the mother figure, or the father figure. Is not fair to the child. You just don't think for yourself, but you have to think for the child too. Islam is not about what I want to do, but I have to take care about the upbringing of the children. You understand that, sis? You can still do a good thing without taking the baby or the child to be under your custody. Don't cut the child's relationship with their mahram, with their family members. You understand that? Even you want to do something good, make sure the goodness is being guided by the Quran and Sunnah. Yeah? And also you must remember, when you want to take a child, adopt a child, if it's a boy, after a certain age, now he is not your mahram. Remember, he is no more your mahram. And now you don't have the privacy anymore, because you cannot expose yourself in front of him. So it made life difficult for you and difficult for the baby too. But if you are a mother, then you can breastfeed him. With Khamsa Rada'at, the Prophet said, 5 times breastfeeding, and then he or she become what? Then become your mahram. That is the benefit of when you are a mother to yourself. Islam is not thinking about how you feel, what you like to do, but you must do it correctly. You understand that, sis? Alhamdulillah, may Allah guide us. Any last question from the brothers?
Should we ask the question?
Okay. Now.
Can I reject a proposal by a good practicing man if I don't have an interest in him?
Oh, good question from the sister. This is sister's question, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, if the man asking this, a problem, you know? Yeah. He's a good practicing Muslim brother. But still, I'm not ready for it. Yes, you can. Prove by the Sunnah of the Prophet. The Prophet encouraged you to marry. When the good guy come, just accept. But in the same time, you remember Zainab married with who? The Prophet married Zainab to who? To Zaid. When Zainab just cannot perform with Zaid. And then after that, Zainab came to the Prophet and said, Ya Rasulullah, I just cannot function as a wife to Zaid. So the Prophet asked her, is she a bad man? Is she violent? Is he an irresponsible man? She said, I have no complaint about him at all. He is very good. But I just have no feeling towards him. Nothing to do with Zaid. Then the Prophet end their marriage. You can. If you cannot function as a wife anymore, even the husband is a good man, I show you one example, very interesting example. These are husband and wife for more than 35 years. Have children. And they have grandchildren. And this wife said to the husband, she loved the husband so much, but she just very tired, cannot perform anymore. She said, my husband, please get another one that can take care of you. Give me my freedom. I will take care of our children. I pity you. Normally, if the man get that kind of green light, how do you feel? Yes, our man is happy now. But Allah Akbar. This man said no. Because he loved the wife. And the wife loved him. And the wife keep on saying, please get another one. Leave me. Yarhamkallah. And then they went to a judge. It's a friend. Also, they cannot solve their problem. They brought this guy to me. I listened to his case. I said, brother, do you love Allah? Yes. Do you love your wife? Yes. Good. You know what love means? Love means sacrifice. If you really love her and this is what she wants, you want her to be happy, and this is the only way you can make her happy, now you must do what you have to do as a man. If she is not going to leave you and you want to leave the different, that she wants you to go. She said she can be a good friend with you, and good mother, grandmother, but she just failed to serve you anymore. Please honor her right. She have a right. After a few years, then he was ready. He went back to see the wife and talk to the wife. This is the last supper. And then tell the wife, okay, since you have been asking, I have come to my senses now that yes, I have to honor your right. It's not fair. It's zulm for me to force you to be in this marriage. And now the wife said to the husband, what? I think I'm okay now. He said that I have informed you so many years. You have been delaying, but now I think I'm okay. Now we can carry on our relationship. And this made the man very happy. He was not going to do that, but I give him the spirit. And then now he's ready, and the wife said, I'm okay now. I think we just forget about the idea. We just move on. Wow. He called me and said, Ustaz, my problem solved. Alhamdulillah, sometimes you do not know. You want this, she want that. But what Allah's qadar, only Allah knows. And when Allah qadar something, qadar Allah wa ma sha'a fa'akalas. Just follow. And now they are still happy with their children and their grandchildren. Yeah, this is to show us sometimes there are certain things that you may plan like this, but you have the right to reject. Yeah, if you want. It's not just because he is a bad guy, he's a good guy, too good for you sometimes. Then Islamically, be a gentleman, be a gentlewoman. I always say to the adult, when you have problem, you remember when you want to get married, you can come happily, with an open mind. You start good. If you want to end, have a good ending. Can we do that in life? Yes. Even you want to divorce, have a good divorce. Maybe you can be a good friend. You can be a good mother to your children when the children come to you, and the father can be a good father to the children when the children come to you. But don't corrupt the mind of the children. But everybody can still be very, very happy. Sometimes qadar of Allah like that. Just be, be ready to accept the qadar. This is where the qadar and qadar come in. And it's not easy to understand the qadar of qadar and Allah. When it happens, you just follow. Islamically is allowed, and then you have a good ending. Husnul khatimah. That's why the Prophet always taught us to say, Allahumma khtim lana bil husnil qatima wa la takhtim alayna bis su'il qatima. Oh Allah, give us a good ending. Like how you have a good beginning, why can't you have a good ending? Normally, we all fail when the ending. When there's some problem, let us have a good ending. We always fail. And sometimes to the extent now you are going to corrupt the mind of the children. Your father is like this, and your father got to defend himself. Your mother is like this, that. And then the children at the end of the day, father pun wrong, mother wrong. Two wrong. So we want to be home alone. We don't want to be my mother. I don't want to stay with my mother. I want to be by myself. Because of what? Because we adults do not know how to behave like an adult. Accept the qadar. And then both will give the best to the children. The children will not suffer. It's a broken family, but both parents are giving the best to the children. So the children don't feel bad. They still get the best, alhamdulillah. So may Allah guide us, brother and sister. I know there's a lot to discuss about marriage issue, but the unique part about the marriage, because we are talking to most of us who are not married yet. Normally, this course we conduct for people who are married. But now, alhamdulillah, all of you have some knowledge, and I believe all of you can visit Bukit Bintang Mall, no problem, with the right intention. No problem. Last one. We entered in the last one.
How to get to know someone in the halal way before marriage. isn't dating a better way to get to know the person before?
Yeah, it's good to date with mahram. In an open area is okay. No, there's nothing wrong, but not to be too private, because the danger is there. You know, sometimes you are strong, the other party is not strong. So it's not easy. Sometimes talk about feeling, brother and sister. We don't want to cheat ourselves. We also know that we have been men. Sometimes it's not easy, and the sister being a woman also is not easy. So if you want to date, no problem. In Islam, you can go to the house with the parent around, and or you have some other mahram around, no problem. Yeah, we do that a lot in our center. Our center, we allow them, and with some mahram around, no problem. Yeah. That is the Islamic dating. You know what the worst dating we have today? We brought up our children, very enclosed family, no talking to guy, no going out by themselves, and now they date through Facebook. You know what happened? Suddenly the girl disappeared. Suddenly the girl is overseas and send a message back to the parent, Papa, Mama, don't worry about me. I am in safe hand. Where I am in Sydney now. The whole family got shocked. Huh? You are in Sydney now. How you travel? My Facebook fan sent me a ticket. He loved me so much. He said, come to me. Come to me. Can you imagine? And she is a good Muslim practicing girl. Very good. She been attending my class. But you see, the shaitan work another way. No. That guy in the Facebook, you are everything, you are my darling, you are my star, my moon, my honey, you know, everything is you. And then you look so pretty, you know, princess to me. You know, now being human, no, been praised and been praised. And you know, can you let me see more about you? And now they get to see more and more. And they say, come to me. You know, I will be here for you. And she left. And you know who she get involved with? A non-Muslim. Can you imagine how the fitna today is so great? Without you knowing, she was at home in the room, and then suddenly you thought that alhamdulillah, she don't travel out with anybody, but she is having a connection now. And she is gone. The parent came to me and cried. I got shocked also. I said, how can this happen? And this is science and technology. This IT is not guided by IT. If you have the IT guided by Iman and Taqwa, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless us. Yeah, may Allah guide us, brother and sister. Sorry for the delay, you know. And if I say something too sensitive to you, please don't take it too personal. I mean well. Yeah. Being a man of many experience, I just want you all to know, because I know that you love Bukit Bintang anyhow. And may Allah bless the sister too. And please be wise. Yeah, this is your future. You have to make the right choice, the right move, so that you don't end with suffering. And it's not worth to suffer for the wrong reason. If you suffer for the right reason, alhamdulillah. May Allah protect all of us, accept all our deeds, forgive all our sins. Amin ya rabbil alamin. Wa bila taufiqi wal akhir da'wana walhamdulillah bil alamin. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.